Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today I'm going to be talking about the highly controversial subject of 1v1 PvP battles. Picture this, there's a guy in your lobby who has a real hard-on for you and challenges you to a face-off in a free lobby. No allies, no deathmatch game mode, and also the rare usage of vehicles. So what should you do should you find yourself in a fight against someone repeatedly trying to kill you? Well, first think to yourself, are you level 120 and above? Are you stocked up on food and armor? Are you stocked up on ammo? If the answer to all of those questions is yes, then go ahead and plan your attack. If not, I highly suggest you go into passive mode and restock unless you're under level 120, in which case I wouldn't even bother fighting them, unless they're the same level as you. The reason I say this is because when it comes to sniper duels, which there will be in a 1v1 battle, you'll be massively disadvantaged because when you get to a level 120 onwards, your character is able to withstand a shot from a heavy sniper rifle and keep walking. That is, if your strength level is high enough. Your character will still be vulnerable to headshots though, so I highly advise the wearing of a helmet because, as I've shown in a previous video, bulletproof helmets can allow you to survive a headshot which would otherwise be an instant death. There's no point wearing armor unless you want to look cool, quote unquote, like this divvy here, as again in a previous video I've shown that armor offers zero protection against gunfire in free mode. It only helps out when playing heist missions. Anyways, for this example, let's say you're in the city of Los Santos, and the both of you are trying to get the drop on each other. The first thing you should be thinking about is your current health and armor. Is it filled to the max? More often than not, it might not be completely filled, which will mean an easy one-shot kill for the rival that's trying to kill you. The next thing to think about is gaining altitude, aka climbing buildings, running around on rooftops, getting atop freeways, and climbing towers. Having a height advantage will make the usage of weapons like the sniper rifle and rocket launchers much more effective. Which brings me onto the subject of weapons. The main weapons you'll most likely use in a PvP battle will be rocket launchers, the heavy sniper, the marksman rifle, sticky bombs, the minigun, an assault rifle, and a heavy shotgun. The key weapons you'll be using out of those will be the heavy sniper and the rocket launcher. In a PvP fight, you'll find yourself using the heavy sniper most, as you'll be dancing with the enemy trying to hit each other. Make sure to use the first person move left and right trick as shown in the very useful tricks for PvP video to make yourself harder to hit. If you find that your opponent is taking cover too much, then whip out that rocket launcher and blow them to holy hell. The height advantage tip that I told you about earlier works especially well with the rocket launcher. Think about it like an RPG game. Role-playing game, not rocket-propelled grenade. Anyways, think about it like an RPG game, where characters can gain stat boosts depending on the environment around them, among other stat boosts like potions and food. GTA doesn't have potions, but it does have environmental influences, like having a higher altitude than your opponent will give you a defense boost, as well as an accuracy boost for using rocket launchers. I say you have an accuracy boost with rocket launchers because you have a much better view and can fire off shots which will connect much closer than just street level shots. And your defense goes up because someone who's on higher ground is going to be much harder to hit with a rocket launcher because of the building that they can use to take cover. This is also true with snipers, though to a slightly lesser extent. Anyways, enough about rocket launchers and snipers. The other weapons that I've listed should only really be used when you have to, like the sticky bombs and even proxy mines for that matter. You can use them to set traps behind you or in choke points, which will keep the enemy on their toes once they find out that you're using such weapons against them. The assault rifle is when you both get pretty close to each other and have to aim for the head to kill the opponent faster than they can kill you, and the shotgun is for when you're within arm's reach. The minigun, while extremely powerful, is quite cumbersome to use because of the position it's held when firing. Low walls and obstacles can get in the way when trying to use it, and will more often than not hinder your ability to fight rather than be able to utilize its raw power. What you should use the minigun for, however, is to use it as a defensive weapon against things like cars and aircraft. It works extremely well against insurgents and even more so against helicopters. Though if a Kuruma arrives on the scene, just give it a nice blowjob with a rocket launcher. So that's my own personal guide for PvP battles. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyrerealm Gaming channel for loads more GTA Online videos coming to you very soon. See you around.